Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. It's noon Eastern Standard Time here in Michigan. So I know it's early for some of my friends that are over on the West Coast. Thank you for joining me. This is my second video today, and I'm going to have one more today at 2 o'clock. We launched a new catalog. In case you weren't aware, I'm sure most of you are that are following me and watch me, you know how much I love our product and love sharing that. So we have our mini catalog. This time of year is my favorite. Hello all of you. I'm so glad you guys are here joining me. It is very exciting. It's a very exciting day here in the Stampin' Up world because we have all of this new product. And I'm gonna decided to come to you with 3 videos today. It's a little bit shorter. Usually I do sometimes longer. These are shorter. And I'll be doing 3 tomorrow. Today are all via Facebook Lives. Tomorrow they will be on YouTube, but I'll share the YouTube link so you on here too, or you can just find them on YouTube. They will be recorded because tomorrow is a crazy day. I know, so much going on all at once. So tomorrow is going to be a crazy day. So I'm gonna, but I do want to come to you tomorrow, but they will be recorded videos. And today will be mostly fall product, Halloween product. In case you missed my first video, you can go back and watch it. We made this really awesome fun fold. Look at this. It is so fun. And then look, the card keeps on going. It's like one of those never-ending cards. So stinking cute and easy. So you need to go back and watch how I made it if you missed it. And then we made this one, pumpkin patch. So I featured the Pick of the Patch bundle. I think that's going to be a really popular bundle. All those cute punches seem to go so fast. So, all right, we're going to dive into another set of projects. This one's going to be pretty simple. It's using just one of the stamp sets I'm going to tell you I think is what I call a sleeper, which I think that means that people are going to miss it. And it's really most beautiful when you stamp with it, when you actually use it. Just looking at it in a printed format isn't going to showcase you how beautiful it is. So for those of you who are joining me live, I'm also doing something new this time, something a little different. I am watching your videos, I'm watching your comments. I don't normally do that. I try to. I always go back and look at them too, and because I get very distracted. But I wanted to try to help make your experience, if you want to order product, as easy as possible. Obviously, I have a link that you can click and you can place the order yourself. But you are able to just order here. Like you can just say, Rhonda, I want to order that. You can just say sold. You can say, order me that bundle, order me that stamp set, order me that paper. And then I have videos today and videos tomorrow, and then at the end I will just give you a total, and then I'll just collect payment from you. You can do Venmo, you can do PayPal, you can do a credit card, you can mail me a check. Again, I just want to make it as easy for you as possible, and I will help you put that order in. All right, are you guys ready to dive in? Let me find my bin that has all of my things in it. So today we're going to be using a bundle that is called Fragrant Forest. Oh, here we go. I had it there. I just buried it a little bit. All right. Bear with me while I get everything situated because I've got all of my videos up here. Okay, so Fragrant Forest. Let me show it to you. It looks just like this, right? Like it just looks like a big old forest, right? I'm going to show you a couple really awesome. I'm going to show it to you in the catalog too. So it's like it's on page 27, and again, look, it's actually shown smaller than it really is. There's another big one here too that's really awesome too. But anyway, it's on page 27. It's one of those big, huge background stamps, so you need to have one of those really big background blocks. Which, Arlena, I forgot to grab my big block. Do you mind grabbing that for me? Good thing I got some helpers here today in the studio. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to make 2 cards with this. The first one I'm going to make is going to be a fall card. It's going to be, I think, a gorgeous fall card. So let me get out all of my little supplies here. And I got some other ones to show you as well. Oops, I'm already throwing things on the floor. I'm just talking to you while everything are getting here. Okay, so Arlena is giving me, this one you need, all of our stamps require clear blocks. So this is our biggest of our clear blocks. Mine has writing on it because this was a gift. 2016, 2017, my upline, Janet Wakeland, had got this for me. I was top 10 in sales. So that was a neat one. So anyway, so you're just gonna go ahead and pull off that really big stamp, and I'm just gonna put it on that block. Okay, I'm gonna turn you down so you guys can see now, for all of you that are here. All right, here we go. This way you can see a little bit better. If you have questions, feel free to ask me. If I'm using something and you want to order it, then just say, yep, Rhonda, I want that, place that order for me. Okay, so I'm going to start off with our Crumb Cake ink pad. And this is my fall version of a card using. This is the Fragrant Forest Stamp set. It's one big stamp. So one of the biggest tricks is that you always leave it on its back. So you don't pick it up. You just leave it down there, and I'm gonna just go ahead and ink this up. Now you can actually see to make sure it gets all inked. Okay, so I live in Michigan, and one of the coolest things about Michigan, I gotta get a piece of paper, hold on. There you go, just a scrap piece of paper. One of the best parts of living in Michigan is the color changing of the leaves. For those of you who live here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, the leaves are absolutely gorgeous when they change colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking some of our markers. These are our new markers. I believe this is Cherry Cobbler, and I'm just going to go ahead and do what's called thumping. And I'm just going to go ahead and just thump on the back here. So I inked it up first, and I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit of thumping there. I'm taking our gorgeous grape. Yes, the leaves here in Michigan, they do literally turn shades of purple, all shades of purple. So these colors are going to be blending. Again, this is going to be like so exciting to see what this turns out like. I hope it's not ugly. All right, so then I took some, this is Cajun Craze, and I'm going to go in there with that one. Again, just thumping. So hey, if you have any like anger issues or you're frustrated about something, this is like the perfect little technique for you. You can just thump like crazy, right? And then last but not least, I'm going to take Old Olive, and I'm going to thump with that too. So I'm just using our markers. These are our markers. And then this is the Old Olive. All right, so I have no idea what this is gonna look like. So now I'm taking a piece of white that is 3.5 by 4 3/4, and I'm just gonna lay this down. Then you take some scrap paper and you rub this over top of it. So this is how you get that really good coverage. And I just make sure I just rub the whole thing. Okay, just like that. All right, you guys ready to see it? I can't wait to see it. Okay, so then we're gonna pull it off, and voila. Can you even tell how beautiful that is? It is just gorgeous. It is like all the shades of beautiful leaves in fall. So pretty. All right, next up, I have to clean that off because I'm going to be using it again. Okay, so now let's just go ahead and do a little bit of layering. I'm layering this down onto a piece of crumb cake. One of the ways, those of you who watch my videos, you know I love doing quick and simple videos and projects that are just gorgeous, right? Like, I mean, simple, cute, pretty, but they're usually, they're not hard to do. They're pretty easy to do. So this one I'm also doing Early Espresso. Is our really nice, beautiful dark brown. And I'm going to glue this down to here. That's really gonna make those trees just pop. Wow, I know, I see you guys going, wow. It is stunning. All right, the words I'm gonna use, this is a brand new stamp set. the first one that I bought. This one is, I love. It's called So Sincere. This is $1 million one, so I always love the $1 million ones because they're inspired by somebody who has sold $1 million. This is by Sandy Hancock. So these sayings in this one they're so sincere. So I'm using this one. We're gonna use this, be grateful for what you have, be proud of who you are. I can think of a lot of people that I would love to send this to. All right, I'm gonna take some scrap white paper and I'm gonna stamp those words with our early espresso. And now, okay, remember, oops, I wanted to use early espresso. That's crumb cake. Let's base it already. Here we go, early espresso. We're done with that crumb cake. All right, so I'm just gonna, it's fine. All right, now punch it. Now, so that's better. So again, if you are watching and you're one of my customers and you would like to order, you can order right here on this video until Thursday at midnight, so 2 days. So if you're watching this video like a year later, you can't do it, but you can for right now. And you just let me know, say you want it, and then I will help put that order in for you. So these are, a lot of these are new products. So Sincere is a new stamp set. I love it. I'll be using it a lot for all of you, just so you know. And then this is a new punch. It's called Modern Oval. So we really need ovals. I love our ovals. And this is a modern oval. So that is, look at that, sized perfectly. This is a really nice size of a punch. And sometimes you don't want to get out your die cutting. This one is great because it just, look at that. So it just pops right out of there. All right, next I am going to take, oh, I already did it. This is out of the annual catalog, but it was unorderable for quite a long time. It's the wavy trim. It's called wavy trim. I'm gonna wrap this around, but I'm gonna show you guys another little trick. So this card is easy, but I'm gonna show you just some different tricks with this card. Who here owns the wavy trim already? If not, it's beautiful just the way that it is, right? It is just this really awesome, natural looking wavy like thread. But what I want to tell you is I like to actually pull out, when I'm going to be tying this around this card, so it's a little too thick for me. So I like to actually, I'm going to trim, you got to just kind of cut at one of the knots there. And then you just want to pull out one of them. And what's that going to do is it makes this a little bit, can you see what it did? It makes it loopy and it makes it softer. You could, if you want it to be even loopier, I think I might want it even loopier. I'm going to pull out another, is that a word? Loopier? I don't know if that's even a word. Rhonda likes to make up words. So there, now it's real, it's a little bit more dainty and it's softer. And so it should tie a lot nicer. So that's a little trick with the wavy trim because I want to tie it and I want it to be a bow. But when I do it, when it's full strength, it's just a little too bulky. Now it's not bulky at all. It's real soft, just like that. And look at that. The ends are, it's just really a neat look to it. Can you guys see that? I hope so. All right. So let's pop this up with some dimensionals. Did I tell you how easy this card was? And look at all these fun things we're doing on it. That's super, super easy. I have another one to show you after this too. Okay, there you go. All right, yes, it is hi Mary McKay. It does, it can get bulky sometimes. So now this one, it's not, it's light, it's pretty, it's not bulky at all. All right, we're going to just take this new, remember this is the new Modern Oval Punch. There's a stamp set that you could do a bundle, but you really don't need, I mean, the stamp sets keep pretty, but this is great all by itself. All right, so look how beautiful that card is. I think, last but not least, I wanted to add another new product, and I'll be using this bundle later today. So remember, at 2 o'clock, I'll come back for 2 more projects. And this one, I'm going to be, I ran these 2, this is the Autumn Leaves dies. Heads up to my Card Club members, this is what I'll be using for Card Club. I'm not going to show you Card Club cards today. I'm not. So don't ask for a sneak peek. I'm not gonna show you. Look, I already own 2 sets of the dies because I love them. Because look at this, I love all these labels and I love all the leaves. So you get, so I have 4 sets of all the leaves because you get 2 sets and of the small ones. So anyway, I ran through these 2 leaves right here. I ran them through an old olive and the new color copper clay. I just wanted to add just a little sprig of fall to this. So I'm just gonna take these and layer them together. These are like the perfect, cutest little size of leaves. Like just little, I think they're perfect. And then these are gonna get tucked right there on our card. Oh guys, this card is so beautiful, so beautiful. I think whoever you gave this to, it just would be so happy. But again, really simple, right? That one big stamp. All right, I'm just gonna throw this on there like that. There you go. Be grateful for what you have. I am so grateful for all of you. Very, very grateful that you watch my videos and that those of you who support me and my friends, those of you who order. I was gonna actually tie a bow and add that there, but I don't think I need to because that's right there. So now I can save all this to put it on a card later. I got lots of that. Okay, let me show you another card. Are you guys ready? Do you want one more? This one's even probably a little easier. So I need to clean this off because I'm gonna be using this again. So let me clean this off. For those of you who missed it, you can go back and watch the beginning, how we got those beautiful colors. So let me go ahead and clean this off. There you go. All right, and hey, while I'm at it, I'm gonna clean this off just so I don't stick my hand in it, and also saves my friend Arlena from having to clean it up later. Okay, so now I'm gonna make a Christmas card. So I was gonna save all of my Christmas for tomorrow. Can you thumb with blends? Jennifer, I don't know. Our blends are not really made to color on stamps where our markers are. So I didn't even really try. My guess is that you probably could, but that's not what the blends are intended for. The blends are intended to color on paper, where our markers, like these are made to color on our stamps. Like, so I use these, the markers to me are just like mini little stamp pads is how I use those. All right, so our next one, I wanna show you one more little trick. I'll show it to you here in a minute. All right, so I have another same size paper, and this one we're going to be using basic gray. One of my favorite color combinations for Christmas. This is a non-traditional Christmas card, but one of my favorite color combinations for Christmas is red, black, and gray. That was what I used actually for my own cards. I think this year, maybe the year before. All right, so I took that same stamp, right? Did the exact same thing, where I put the trees, lay your cardstock on top, grab your scrap paper, rub over top of it. This is how you get that really good impression. Make sure you leave your big stamps down. Like don't ever pick, there's no reason to even pick them up. Okay, just rub it. Okay, and then just gonna pull that off of there. And voila, look at that. Isn't it so neat? I could do that over and over and over and over again, and I swear I would never get sick of it. But look how lifelike. Actually, the paper looks as if it's designer series paper. I use this as one of my swap cards, and I got asked that several times. Like, oh, what paper pack did that come out of? And I was like, it wasn't a paper pack. It is absolutely a stamp. And so that way you can stamp thousands of them if you want to. All right, so let's go ahead and layer this up. So again, this is a kind of one of those non-traditional color schemes. So those of you who are, always just use red, and green, you might not like this. I love this color scheme. And I am gonna do a pop of red. So this is our basic gray. I'm just gonna fold that in half. All right, so before I glue this down, I'm gonna show you another new product that's beautiful. It's this new ribbon. Can you see how iridescent and sparkly beautiful it is? This is our brand new white ribbon. It's a white iridescent ribbon. So this one I'm going to tie over here. This just adds like the perfect amount of sparkle to this card. You could obviously sprinkle on some rhinestones if you wanted to, but this iridescent ribbon is just so beautiful. So I'm gonna just tie a little bow here. And if you don't like bows on your cards, that's okay. You don't have to put them on there. You could this card would be just as beautiful without a bow. But those of you who know me know I love my ribbon on my cards. I really do. I put them on most all cards. So look at that. I will trim it off so it's not near as long. Just a nice little bow. All right, the stamp set that I'm using for this one, I think is actually on my desk, Arlena. Can you see if I left it there? I used it. I gave it to you to use for that project. Let me see if I'm where I moved it. It's the Christmas Classics.
What?
Where did I stuck it? I didn't want. Is it on the cutting table? All right, there we go. Okay, so I'm so sorry. Thank God I've got friends here in my studio today. So, nope, I'm good with these. All right, so this bundle is a brand new bundle. It's called Christmas Classics. Again, if you guys want to purchase this bundle, just tell me sold, and then I will bill you for it. And then we will get it shipped to you. So this is the Christmas Classics. It's $52, and it includes these awesome dies. I'm gonna actually use this one, and I'm gonna run it through with Real Red. So I actually already did that, and what I wanted was actually just this little top portion. I didn't want the whole thing, but let me tell you, the whole thing is beautiful. There's all these holly leaves. There's this frame here for those of you who like, more intricate things, but there's all these other labels. Really awesome set of dies. This is one has really grown on me. But I love these words too. So we're gonna use the Peace on Earth, and I'm gonna use that with black, our black pad, and stamp our Peace on Earth. So this is it's time to start thinking about your Christmas cards. Are you guys excited for that? This is one where you could literally make, hundreds of these if you had to. This is a really simple card. So Peace on Earth, and I'm using the brand new modern oval punch, and I'm going to put. See, that was my mess up from last time. Just a little strip of adhesive there, and then look, I just want that little pop of. So that's why I didn't run the whole thing, because I didn't want the whole thing. I just love like that little spray. Isn't that cool? That's my air conditioner. For those of you who wonder what that noise was. All right, let's put our card together. Look, we're almost done. So I'll take a couple dimensionals. I will have one more video today at 2 o'clock, and I've got two more fall type projects. Tomorrow is going to be all Christmas cards. So tomorrow's videos will be all Christmas. All right, so this is the same card. I just wanted to show it to you in. Oh geez, I hate it when I put my dimensionals in the wrong place. I want to put them on the top and to hover, kind of to anchor the ribbon. You put it on the top and the bottom. Okay, let's try that again. So that Peace on Earth will tuck right there. I think I'm going to go through an entire sheet of dimensionals today alone. When you're part of my card club, every 6 months I send you a free bag of about $25 to $30 worth of product and some other goodies. I always include a thing of dimensionals in there or mini glue dots because I use them so much. All right, look at that beautifulness. Isn't that stunning? Such a stunning, easy card to do. So here is, okay, do you guys have a favorite? I know that's a funny question, but if you have a favorite, which one is it? The Christmas one I wanted to sprinkle on, I used these also in my earlier video. I love them. These will be included in my pumpkin patch stamp camp, just so you know. Those of you who order the pumpkin patch stamp camp, you're going to get a whole package of these. I've also been using them just a lot. They are, so I think it's, what I'm saying that is for, it's good to have multiples because I use these a ton. All right, so I'm just going to sprinkle on a little bit more bling, actually in the black, and with that like a iridescent silver. There you go. So peace on earth. They're both beautiful. I know. I'm telling you, that stamp is, this is what I'm going to tell you, I think. Okay, all right, here. Hi. This is one I told you that I think is a sleeper in the catalog. Like, you wouldn't pick that. It's only $21. Obviously, you have to have that really big block. These embellishments, Mary McKay, are adhesive-backed sparkle gems. I think you got them for free. I thought I did them as a grand sales award, maybe. I can't remember. But this is one, yeah, so this was my, oh, this is my other, I have one more trick I wanted to show you. So both of those, I talked about this last week, and I had a couple people message me this question, and I said one of the things I do, like, so this is a dark, right? This is a dark card, so you need to be able to have paper inside. And the paper that I put inside, I take one full sheet of paper, right? And Jill, all right. Jill wants the large forest stamp. Awesome. I will help you order that. So you will, I'll reach out to you once you're all done shopping, if there's anything else that you want, and then I'll send you an invoice tomorrow. All right, so you take this 8.5 by 11, okay, and then you cut it down at 5 inches. So I cut it right down at 5. So now I have two pieces that are, this is 5 by 11, this is 3.5 by 11. So then I cut this into 5-inch pieces. So 5 and then 5. This is how I get, when I'm cutting pieces for the inside of my card, I can get 5 out of a sheet versus 4. Some of you, it seems silly, but when you make a lot of cards, like if that was my Christmas card, I'd be making hundreds of them. This saves me on paper. And then I just cut this one at 3.5, 3.5, and 3.5. And I'm going to show you there is absolutely no waste to your paper. This is the only piece that's left over, is this little piece right here. All right, Marietta, sold. She wants the forest stamp too. All right, so how is this going to work? I still have one more video today and 3 more tomorrow. And again, you can just keep adding on anything you want to, but then whatever I know. So now, whatever you want, you can add on to that, and I will put the order in for you, make it easy. I'll contact you for your payment, so that way it's so simple. But look, now I have 5 pieces that I can decorate and go on the inside, and it just gives me, there's no waste, just that one little piece that's left over. And then now I have a piece for the inside. I'll show you. And of course, you could stamp that too. So this way, you know, you can decorate it. But there is just, that's a little trick. I had mentioned that last week, and then people were like, that doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense to me. So I was like, okay, I'll just actually show it on this week's video. All right, so same thing. So this basic, see the basic gray is pretty dark. You know, you want to be able to, and you could, then that also gives you another way to be able to decorate the inside too if you want to. All right, there was video number 2, the Fragrant Forest. I think it's one of those sleeper ones. What did I say? It's on page 27. Is that what I had said? So in the new catalog, let's see here. Yep, page 27. But see, it's kind of like hidden down there. It's Fragrant Forest, Margaret, and it's one. It's kind of like it's like a sleeper one, so you really don't see it, and it also the image in the book is smaller than it is. So, but this is, look at how cool it is. It is like the coolest stamp. All right, thank you guys for joining me. You have a great rest of your day, but come back at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock Eastern time. I've got one more video today, and then I'll have 3 more tomorrow. So many fun things to show you in this catalog. Today I'm doing definitely some more like fall type and Halloween. So if you missed my earlier video, we did a Halloween project, this really fun fold, and then we did a pick of the patch card here, which is actually another fun fold, right? So you can go back and watch that video. All right, you guys have a great day. Hopefully I'll see you in about an hour and a half. Bye-bye.